Hi, it's Maxine, Kaye, and yoga with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living. We've just been out for a nice walk on the Paoli battlefield. It's really not like it sounds. It's certainly historic, but it's lovely, especially when you take your puppy along, because there's plenty of grass and running space, and sure, there's cannons and there's all kinds of historic landmarks and signs, but that's not why we go there. We go there just to kind of jump out of the house and have a little fun outdoors on such a beautiful day. Well, it's Labor Day weekend, and that's just different. It's different, isn't it? Some people are still going away for the weekend, and some people are staying home. Everyone seems to be doing a pretty good job, as much as possible, at staying socially distanced and being aware of taking care of each other, ourselves and each other. And I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate us all, because we've been getting through a very challenging time pretty gracefully. We continue to see the things and experience the things for which we're grateful, and remind ourselves and each other that life is still very sweet, and that we still can connect with one another in all kinds of beautiful, unique, and creative ways. This morning, in Reverend Mike's Science of Mind book study class, which is just delightful. Every Saturday morning we enjoy it so much. People join us from all over the country and in Canada as well. But we read the Science of Mind textbook, and Reverend Mike guides us through it, sentence by sentence, page by page, and there's so much beautiful interaction with the people in the class. And one of the things we were reading today was where Dr. Holmes says, the world has learned enough through pain and suffering. And I so agree with that. Then why is there still pain and suffering? And we were remembering that there is an adage that pain is necessary, suffering is optional. There are painful things in the world, and we don't need to suffer over them. That it's when we get too involved in that negative energy and take it on, rather than acknowledging that Spirit is bigger than anything, that God is still in charge, that underlying all of the upsets and the confusion, there's a divine harmony. That's the context within which all of these contents are being held. So we also found that we can learn and grow through uncomfortable experiences. Would you consider what we're going through today one of those uncomfortable experiences? That's putting it mildly, isn't it? But I think we're doing wonderfully. I'm so grateful that we have each other. I'm so grateful that we have this beautiful teaching where we remember that God truly is all there is, that we have an opportunity to continue walking together, moving ahead, and even though we don't know exactly what is taking place from one day to the next, and things are revving up in terms of unrest and the election coming up, that it's essential, certainly for me, and perhaps for you as well, to dive even more deeply every day into those living waters of Spirit, to remind ourselves what our core values are, and to make every choice in alignment with those core values. Honesty, compassion, justice. Think about what your core values are. True caring, self-responsibility, coming into unity and remembering it, being thankful for unity in diversity, being authentic, bringing our highest and our best self into every situation, every moment. Kindness. What are your values? Let's take some time, even just a little, but some precious time each day to remember what our core values are. And then to make every choice in complete alignment with those things that truly, truly are important to us, what we believe in. We know that life is eternal, that God is our source, that we are all related. We know that there is plenty for all. We know that down deep in our hearts, we all want the highest and the best for ourselves and for each other. Yes, yoga knows it too. And she understands, I'm sure she understands how deeply loved she is. Now, if a sweet puppy like this can get that, I think we can get it too. How precious we are to that divine presence of love and wisdom. How precious we are to each other. Let's continue to go back time and time again, come back home, and continue as we were focusing on last month in our theme, continue walking each other home. Now, congratulations for continuing to keep the high watch at a time when it's just not so easy to do that. Let's be less involved with the nonsense of the world, and there is plenty of it out there. Some folks have been known to call it nincompoopery, and so we want to stay with our values. We want to stay allowing ourselves to feel grace, and if there's an ouch from time to time, let's not focus on it so much that we begin to suffer with it. Let's release those negative energies and move confidently forward. This is a beautiful life that has not changed. And underlying everything else, this divine harmony and this beautiful grace is fully prepared to continue to lift us, to encourage us, to take us through step by step. And we're here for each other while we're doing that as well. So tomorrow, it's a Sunday. Yay! That means that Yoga and Reverend Mike and I go to Sweet 16, and we meet with our little production crew, and we have our live streaming at 10:30. Oh, do join us. We love having you with us. And you just go to csfphilly.org, and you click on the link that takes you right to either the Facebook or the YouTube connection, and starts at 10:30. There's a little prelude, and then we begin our Sunday morning celebration. Now we've gone, starting this month, we're going to once a month Zooming after our live celebration, and that number is provided for you when you are tuning in to our celebration. And that means you can just call in that number, you just get yourself online with Zoom right at the end of our celebration, just 11:30 or so, and you'll have a chance to chat with us. We'll get to see your faces. It's mine all the time, and the practitioners and the board members when they send their videos in, so that we can all enjoy them. And we want to see your faces too. Okay, we missed you. So you can also look at other classes that are coming up this coming week. We have brand new classes starting, and one of them begins on Tuesday night. It's Treat Yourself to Life, and I'll be teaching it. The following week, Reverend Mike on Monday nights is going to be teaching Your Invisible Power. And so we're excited about these wonderful opportunities we have to continue learning and growing and deepening our connection with Spirit, with Source, and with one another. On that website, you also have an opportunity to contribute to make sure that we're keeping our center alive and healthy during this time. Please, you stay alive and healthy too. And we look forward to being with you again. Yoga says, thank you for being with us. I'm ready to take a little nap after running around in the park. We'll see you soon. Here's love. Bye for now.